Hey guys, I'm Ryan Lindner and I help people through all things change, and I help them get unstuck both in their professional and personal lives. I'm here to talk to you today about the 3 things you can do to disarm someone in any situation. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say someone is really upset. How can you use your communication ninja skills to disarm them? There's 3 things you can do. Now, before I get into those 3 things, I want you to think back at the last time you were in an argument with someone. Let's say you were arguing with a spouse or a child, a coworker, it doesn't matter, anyone. And you told them to calm down or relax. Now, how did that go for you? When's the last time you've told someone to calm down and or relax and it went well? Never, right? What do they say? I am calm, I am relaxed. And things escalate from there. And what happens when things escalate? One person speaks over that person speaks over that person, and before long, both people forgot about the original issue. They're upset about something that happened in the argument, right? So to avoid that, there's 3 things you can do. Number 1 is validate. That's all people want. Validate is just letting them know, hey, I get where you're coming from. It's not admitting right or wrong. It has nothing to do with that. Would you rather be right or would you rather be happy? You've heard that saying, right? So it's not about right or wrong. And if you get into the weeds with someone, you lose, right? Because even if you're right, you know you're right. They're telling you the sky is green, you know it's not green, and you're having no luck injecting reason into it. Well, guess what? You're going about it the wrong way. Your spouse, if you tell them they're wrong, they're just going to be upset, right? Because they don't feel validated. That's really what's going wrong. And you are triggering defensiveness. What they really want is for you to be quiet and let them vent. So you will have a lot more luck injecting reason into it after they've vented. So next time you're in an argument, you just pause, you listen, you let them get it all out, and then you can inject the reason into it. If you do it before then and you interrupt them and you try and talk over them, it's not going to go well because you didn't let them vent and they don't feel heard, right? So that's the validation. Number 2 is empathize. Empathy is really people just feeling like, you've been in their shoes before. So what do you do with that? After you're done with your pause and they vented, you inject a connecting question or a connecting phrase. It's, hey, I remember, I've been there before. I get where you're coming from. Again, it's not about admitting right or wrong. It's just, hey, I get where you're coming from. I've been there. It could be your customer service representative and someone's upset on the phone. It could be you're arguing with a spouse or have a disagreement with a coworker. You just use that connecting question and then they'll be more likely to chat with you and find some common ground. Now, the 3rd thing you can do is partner. Now, I don't mean literally partner. What I mean is, take them along the journey with you and tell them, where do we go from here, right? So if you're upset and you've said a connecting phrase with empathy, now it's time to, okay, where do we go from here? If you're having an argument with a spouse, it's, you know what, maybe I should have said something else. This is what I can do next time. It brings it to a close and finds some common ground there. Again, it's not about right or wrong. It's about finding that common ground. So again, validate, empathize, and partner. If you do those 3 things, you are going to disarm someone in most situations. Remember, people will always either come up or come down to your energy level. So if our tendency when we get in an argument is to right away, deliver something back and over-explain things and really push back. If you can just pause for a moment and let people get it all out, you validate. Number 2, a connecting phrase, you empathize. And number 3, you partner, which is, where do we go from here? If you do that, you're going to disarm someone in almost any situation. If you want some more tip videos or if you have some suggestions, please leave those in the comments. And if you like this video and it was helpful at all, please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. Until next time.